Morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Somerset Man Walking. How are you all doing? I hope you're alright. I am out in the middle of nowhere today. I am concentrating today on the Somerset and Dorset line. First time I've done anything on this one. That there is Charlton Viaduct. Now I thought I had 27 spans, but I reckon I'm in a bit of a valley here where I'm up on the top looking at the railway line. And I reckon this is the first span. I don't know. Comments down below if you do know. But the line runs out and there's another valley down below. So I actually think the line goes on over another span there. But I'll just spin you around and get a bit of a closer look at this viaduct. And there is your viaduct there, guys. I can't quite see how many arches there are on this particular section. I can count sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe, but not 27. So I reckon in that direction there, and I'm not saying I'll be able to get to that at all, but I've literally been following the line, so I'll do the best I can. This is not my normal thing, so I will do the best I can, guys. So there is your line going in that direction, heading towards sort of Bristol way. But then look at this. I can't walk across it obviously, guys, because it's locked, understandably so, but this is the actual viaduct here. I'll just poke the camera through and there we go. Your train would have trundled across that section of the viaduct. I will try and find the other end of the viaduct because that's got to be a bit of a monster, but this is where Google Maps sent me. So there is your viaduct there and your line going across the viaduct, guys. Yeah, so this is a public right of way. I have literally walked all the way around this line and couldn't seem to find a footpath because I don't want to wander in on private property. I like to do things properly. But again, you've got this here would have been some sort of overbridge. Probably just for farm access. But here it is, and it is a thing, guys. And that is not far from your viaduct there, which is stretching out in front of us there. Yeah, so it's the first time I've ever done anything on the Somerset and Dorset, and I don't know that much about it and I haven't researched it, but it is a thing and it's, you know, it's walkable. It's still here. Obviously can't walk across the viaduct. I know there's an overbridge just down here somewhere because I went up to it earlier, but I was on the lower level. I'm now walking along the top of the old trap bed here. Some quite nice views up here as well, guys, and just out in the fresh air, open countryside. It's just fantastic. And here we have, I think probably just for farm access, guys, quite a substantial but attractive looking bridge here. Again, it is on public footpath. The other thing is, well, guys, is I'm literally going on and off of the East Mendip Way. And there's your bridge there. I'll go up and have a look from the top in a minute. Quite a thing, guys. Still here after all these years. This is that bridge from the top, guys. On the old Somerset and Dorset line here. I will go into a bit more detail of when it was up and running, etc. a bit later on in the video. Yeah, so guys, sorry I'm a bit out of breath, I just had to scramble up a bank. Oh. Yeah, so the viaduct itself, Charlton Viaduct, was built in the 1870s. Starting in the 1870s, completed in 1874, and was closed in 1966. Yeah, so that's quite a thing, that viaduct. Still there, doing its job, pretty much in all its glory. So I've just been chatting to a lovely young lady, and she is pointing me in the direction of some tunnels. And like I said, I haven't done any research on this one, but it's amazing, isn't it, when you bump into somebody local. She said, I don't really know much about the viaduct. So if you keep following this line in this direction, the way I'm going now, she said, you'll find these amazing tunnels in the woods. So I'm going to go and check it out, guys. Yeah, so apparently these tunnels are up in that direction there. Obviously these boulders have been put there to stop people driving up there. But also you have this, the remains of this bridge, which would have taken you over this lane here. There you go, look, Somerset and Dorset, 78. That side, nothing left. Just the odd boulder. I can see a bit of masonry in there, but yeah. And there's your bridge. It would have taken you over the road there in very, very poor state. Obviously they've been removed. So let's head on up to these tunnels then, guys. Yeah, so the railway here, guys, it opened in 1864 and closed in 1966. I've just picked up the original line again now, and I'm walking hopefully down to these tunnels. And she said they're actually quite amazing things. I thought there would be, because purely we're going into a hill. So back there was that deep valley with the viaduct going over, and then we were on an embankment, and now we're in a cutting. So, and the tunnels I can see the tunnel in front of me now. I think she said there was two. Was it single track? I'm not too sure. By the looks of it, this was just one tunnel and single track. There might be another tunnel further on, I will find out. And here we are then, guys. Amazing. Railway tunnel here. This is Windsor Hill tunnel. I will go further on down in a bit once I've admired this structure and see if we can pick up the other one. Well, that is quite a thing right there, guys, isn't it? Windsor Hill tunnel. Just walk through here, guys, and I'll pick you up in a minute at the other end. Go, guys, just coming up to the other end of the tunnel here. Got these refuges. I've done a bit of research, I can remember what they're called now. Refuges where people would have dived in when a train was coming through the tunnel. Probably more if they were working in the tunnel, etc. We'll just come out on the other end. And there we go. Can't get up on the top of it, guys. I would try, but it's pretty steep and very slippery. So Windsor Hill tunnel. Right there, guys. I will do a bit of research, but I would imagine it would have been built, obviously, when the railway line was built which I recall I think was 1864. So I'm going to go on this way, guys, and see if there is another tunnel farther down. Right, guys, the tunnel was not further down. It's right next to it. There's two tunnels. This one is fenced off. I'll spin you around, guys. It's quite incredible, guys, isn't it? I mean, obviously we can't go in there, into that one. But it's here and it's quite a thing. Again, you can't get up on top of it. But I'll show you. This one is set further back, sort of north, so in the Bristol direction. I'll bring you back in a sec, guys, and show you what I mean. Yeah, so that's that tunnel, the second tunnel in front of us there, guys. And if I just walk out back onto the line, we have our tunnel, which is further south. So they're not in line with each other, if that makes sense. This is the Windsor Hill tunnel, like I mentioned earlier, and the other one has no name above it. But I wonder why that tunnel was there, because this is the main line. I mean, were there sidings there maybe? But why would they put sidings in? And at that expense, they'll have to build another tunnel. Paul from West Country Wanderings, help. I don't know if you've done this one. I don't think you have. Not this part of it anyway, but it'd be really interesting to know why there would be a second tunnel. Because this is obviously the main line here. And that looked like it was a siding. I may be completely wrong. I've no idea, guys. Yeah, so guys, it's been really warm, hasn't it, over the last few days. Very humid. It's much, much cooler today, and there's probably a reason for that. Because it's sort of just about, you can feel drizzle in the air. And they did have a lot of thunderstorms. We didn't have any, but there was a lot of thunderstorms around our area, and that seems to have cleared the air. So I'm about a 30-minute drive away from home here. So we are in Somerset, as opposed to North Somerset. I drove over here early this morning. I was up here, 10 to 5. So I just got up, got in the car, I had a coffee, got in the car and went. But yeah, it's quite amazing. I'm just checking out to see whether I can see the other end of that tunnel there. It just seems really strange to me, is why. Yeah, you could probably access it actually. Come and take a look, guys. Yeah, there it is, guys. There it is. Yeah. It's the same length, if not longer than the other one. Again, gated off at this end. You can see the light at the other end where I was earlier. Quite a thing. I'm really baffled. Did any train run through there? I'm guessing it must have. Was it a passing point? But why would they put all that effort in on the side of a hill? I've no idea, guys. Comments down below, please. I'm really interested to find that out. And just like that, guys, blue sky and the sun's come back out. Fantastic. I will be wrapping the video up soon, guys. I'm going to go down, work my way under the viaduct and take some footage and some photos from the viaduct there. I don't know, it says 27 spans. Well, I always thought spans were the arches. Now I don't know what's further on, and I will do some research and come back to that and do the other end if if there is such a thing at the other end. I'm sure there is, but I sort of come up here on a bit of a whim, and I'm so glad I did, because, you know, learning all the time. So I know I've got to take a footpath here somewhere. Just concentrate a sec, guys. You know me, I'm always getting lost. And today I haven't actually got lost. And I've no idea where I am. Well, I'm near Shepton Mallet, but yeah. I managed to park on the street as well. Went to park in the car park, and the machine's not working. So what do? Risk getting a, you know, a ticket or fine or whatever. I think I came this way. Yeah, I know where I am now. That's good. Right, let's go down to this viaduct. Take a look at the viaduct from below the viaduct. So guys, I've bumped into a couple of local people. I got Jay here.
Morning.
He's been explaining about the other end of the viaduct, which I won't do today. I'm going to do a part 2 now because I'm a bit worn out. And Erin.
Yes.
He's got a lovely partner, Erin, here.
Hi.
And they've both been explaining, and you say there's another viaduct
Further
through
on.
the tunnels.
Through the
Yeah.
tunnels, yeah.
I'll
And
definitely
there's
come back and do that, guys, yeah.
the one at Kilver Court, which is the other side of the main road here, and it takes you across a beautiful sweeping viaduct there.
The one,
Brilliant.
The one further up, which one you missed, which you're going to do on part 2. So you go to the next viaduct, and
Yeah.
there's a little path on the left-hand side. Drop down that, you'll go under the viaduct and into an old quarry for a forest.
Brilliant.
Woods, I think it's called.
Yeah, Hamwoods.
Yeah, that'll be part 2, guys. I'll definitely come back and do that.
Yeah,
It's
and
lovely.
you can't miss it, and it just leads you back onto the same path as well.
Brilliant.
You can't
Bring
get
you
lost.
back to the tunnels.
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
fantastic.
So, yeah, it's a great walk.
Yeah.
Right, thanks a lot, guys. And these guys have just subscribed to my channel as well. So
Please
fantastic.
give him a like and subscribe.
Yes.
He's a nice
very
guy.
much. Thanks very much, guys.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you. Cheers,
And
then.
you, my friend. You take
Bye-bye.
care.
Isn't that amazing, guys? Lovely people. They've told me a much more than I could have, you know, found. So there's going to have to be a part 2 on this one, and I'm hoping a certain person will come with me on that one, because I think he'd be very interested, unless he's done it before. So Paul, if you're watching this one, let's come and do it, mate. Anyway, down to this viaduct, guys. So that brings me to the end of the video, guys. The viaduct behind me here. So thanks for watching, guys. If you got this far, like I said, I will do another part 2, another video, part 2. So I can't wait to visit and come back, find out a bit more, do a bit more research. So thanks for watching, guys. All the best from Somerset Man Walking. I will catch you on the next one. Take care, stay safe. Cheers now.